You felt it before. That quiet gut punch. Something's off, but you can't prove it. She's still smiling, still texting you, good morning, still acting like everything's fine. But your instincts, they don't lie. In the next few minutes, I'm going to hand you 7 questions. Not just any questions. These are the ones she can't prepare for. The ones that cut through the performance and drag the truth right to the surface. Stay until the very end because the last question, it's the most dangerous one she'll ever face. Here's what most men don't realize. You don't catch a liar with accusations. You catch her with consistency. Because truth never changes, but lies are expensive. They cost memory, energy, and eventually they cost everything. By the time this video ends, you'll know exactly how to ask the questions that expose every crack in the story. And I promise once you see this, you can never unsee it. Pause. Let's get into it. Before I give you question 1, I need you to understand something critical. Dishonesty doesn't arrive with a red flag waving in your face. It comes dressed in charm, in over-explaining, in sudden defensiveness over simple things. That's the pattern. Learn it now. And the 7 questions I'm about to share will make total sense. And if you've ever felt something was wrong but couldn't explain why, drop a comment below right now. Tell me what that moment felt like because I guarantee someone watching this needs to hear your story. All right, question 1. Question 1, where were you last night? It sounds almost too simple. That's the trap. An honest woman has one version of reality. It never changes because she's not carrying a script. She's living the truth. Ask her once, ask her 3 days later. The story lands the same way every time. But a woman who's hiding something, every time you revisit the question, the story shifts. Here's how you do it without sounding like an interrogation. Ask casually the first time. Let it breathe. 2 days later, in a completely different mood, bring it up again in a new context. Oh, hey, your friend called earlier. How was dinner with her Monday night? If she was telling the truth, the details come easily. The restaurant, the food, what movie they watched. If she was lying, suddenly dinner becomes just coffee. She can't remember what day it was or she fires back. Why are you asking again? Don't you trust me? That right there, that's not protection. That's projection. Remember this, the question isn't the weapon. The replay is. Ask it again across different times, different moods, different conversations. Liars rely on your short memory and your need for peace. Destroy both, and the truth walks right in. I need you to stay focused right now because question 2 is where most men get completely blindsided. It's the one she's already prepared a defense for. And if you don't know what to look for, you'll walk right past the evidence every single time. And before I get there, if this video is already giving you clarity, hit that subscribe button right now. I put out content every week that helps men see what's hidden in plain sight. You don't want to miss what's coming. All right, question 2. Question 2. Why didn't you answer my call? Sometimes it's innocent. She was driving, her phone was on silent. Life happens. But when it's the same hours, the same days, the same flood of excuses, this question becomes a loyalty test. An honest woman gives you a short, clear answer, my phone was on silent. Done. But a woman who's hiding something, her explanation stretches. Suddenly, you're getting a 5-minute story about the gym locker, the crowd, the exhaustion, the whole production. That flood of unnecessary detail, that's not clarity. That's cover. And here's the kill shot. Check her social media. She claims she was too busy to answer your call. But during that exact window, she's posting Instagram stories, liking photos, commenting on someone's post. She had time to scroll. She had time to send you a two-con text. She made a choice. And that choice had a direction, just not toward you. Here's your reminder. Truth is brief, lies take time. Question 3, who were you with? This one is a scalpel. An honest person naturally shares names, details, context. Oh, I grabbed drinks with Melissa. You actually met her at my cousin's wedding. That's how truth sounds. Open, unguarded, easy. But a liar lives in vagueness because specifics can be verified. So instead, you get just some friends or a few people from work. No names, no faces, just fog. Here's the strategy. Circle back 2 days later. Casually mention one of the names she gave you. How's that coworker doing? You mentioned her the other night. If the coworker was real, the answer comes effortlessly. If the coworker was fiction, she stalls, scrambles, or suddenly forgets she ever said it. You don't need to catch her in the moment. Time does the detective work for you. We're halfway through, and I need you to ask yourself something right now. Have you ever caught a story that didn't add up? A name that disappeared? An explanation that grew legs and changed shape the longer you waited? Drop a comment. Tell me which question hit closest to home. Because question 4, it's the one that starts before any question is even asked. It's the silence between you two and what it's actually saying. Question 4, why do you seem distant lately? This isn't about schedules. This is about the heartbeat of the relationship. When she's honest, she'll give you a specific reason. Stress at work, a family situation, something concrete with a due timeline and name, real weight behind it, and she'll be open to your support. But when the distance comes from somewhere else, another man, a hidden investment of energy, the response shifts. She'll deny the distance entirely. I'm fine, you're being clingy. Or she'll flip it. Why do you analyze everything I do? That's not an answer. That's an attack designed to make you question your own instincts. Watch for overcompensation, too. The moment you bring it up, she floods you with affection, texts, smiles, sweetness. But a few days later, the cold returns. That roller coaster isn't intimacy. It's a performance covering tracks. Understand this. Distance is not neutral, it's directional. If her energy isn't flowing toward you, it's flowing somewhere else. Question 5. Can I use your phone for a second? This isn't about what's on the screen. It's entirely about her reaction in the moment you ask. A woman with nothing to hide. Casual. Maybe she finishes a text first. No drama. A woman with secrets buried in that device. Her body speaks before her mouth does. Watch for it. The instinctive pull of the phone toward her chest, the posture stiffening, the voice rising. These happen before she has time to control them. And then come the verbal deflections. Why do you want to see my phone? Or don't you trust me? Notice what those aren't. They aren't answers. They're counterattacks. And the most extreme response, outright rage, tells you everything. That level of fury over such a simple request means the phone is loaded with something she cannot afford you to see. Here's the smart move. Don't frame it as a search. Make it practical. My battery's dead. Can I check an address real quick? If she hands it over easily, that's transparency. If she creates obstacles, that's your answer. Trust doesn't panic. Secrets do. Real quick, if you're watching this and you already know a man who needs to hear this, send him this video right now. I'm serious. This could save him months, maybe years of confusion. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. I've got content coming this week that goes even deeper into the psychology of deception. You don't want to miss it. Now, question 6. And this one, people can see it every day and completely misread it. Question 6. Why are you dressing up more than usual? Clothing tells a story long before words do. When the change is honest, she'll tell you about it with enthusiasm. The new outfit she got for work, the haircut she's been planning for months. Real motivation carries details. But when the explanation gets vague, I just felt like it. Or suddenly defensive. Why can't I care about how I look? Pay closer attention. The The red flag isn't the change in appearance, it's the timing and direction of it. She spends an hour getting ready to run errands, but throws on sweats for dinner with you. She wears perfume to visit family, but shows a bare face on your date night. That pattern isn't about style. It's about where her attention is flowing and who it's flowing toward. Honest changes are shared openly. Secretive changes are mismatched, defensive, and selective. Appearance is currency. When she spends more of it outside your relationship than within it, she's showing you exactly where her priorities now live. Question 7. Why do you keep accusing me of not trusting you? This is the one that flips the entire script. When a woman feels cornered, she reaches for one of the oldest tools in the playbook: projection. Instead of answering your concern, she accuses you of being the problem. You don't trust me. You're controlling. You're always suspicious. Suddenly, the spotlight is off her behavior and blazing down on your supposed flaws. If you're busy defending yourself, you're not pressing on the real issue, so here's what you do. Throw it right back. What exactly have I done that made you feel like I don't trust you? An honest woman will pause, reflect, maybe even say, "You're right. I've been defensive. I need to think about why." But a woman hiding something, she doubles down because she can't give you a specific example. Because there isn't one. The issue isn't your trust, it's her conscience. Remember this. A woman who brings up trust more than you do is usually fighting her own internal battle with it. So when you hear it again, don't get defensive. Ask the question, watch the reaction. The reaction is the confession. 7 questions, 7 mirrors, not weapons, not interrogation tactics. Mirrors. Each one gives her the chance to show you exactly where she stands. Honest women, they meet clarity with clarity. Details, openness, no resistance. Dishonest women. They meet you with fog, deflection, and guilt trips designed to make you feel small for asking. And here's the deepest truth of everything I've shared today. The answers matter less than the reactions. Does she relax or does she panic? Does she give details or does she attack? Does she welcome clarity or does she run from it? That contrast is so sharp once you know it, you can never miss it again. You can't control someone else's loyalty, but you can control your awareness, your boundaries, and your decision to stop accepting fog when you deserve clarity. If this video opened your eyes, hit that subscribe button right now. Share it with a man who's still walking blind. Drop a comment below. Which question hit you the hardest? Because the truth is this: trust isn't about closing your eyes and hoping for the best. Trust is about seeing clearly and refusing to be played. Protect your heart today, because if you don't, no one else